You know, sometimes real life feels a lot messier than any movie script, especially when we talk about love, loss, and the headlines that come out of it. Today, I want to talk about something that's been making the rounds again. David Justice, the former MLB star, opening up about the end of his marriage to actress Halle Berry. Now let's rewind to the 90s. David Justice and Halle Berry were the IT couple, gorgeous, talented, seemingly living a fairy tale. But behind those glossy magazine covers, things weren't so picture perfect. For years, the public only saw the breakup from afar, with lots of rumors and not enough real talk. But David's finally lifting the veil, and honestly, it's more raw and real than anyone expected. In a recent interview, David got super candid about why his marriage to Halle ended, and it all started with one simple but pretty profound question. Is this the woman I want to have kids with? He talks about how, at first, things were magical. The chemistry, the spark, everything felt right. But as the months rolled on, reality set in. They were both at the height of their careers, constantly in the spotlight, and the pressure to be perfect was suffocating. David admits he started to realize maybe they weren't right for each other after all. Maybe their definitions of happiness just didn't line up. It's not easy to admit that to yourself or to the world. But David says that when he asked himself that big question about raising a family, about the future, he just couldn't picture it. And that was the moment he knew he had to make a change, for both of their sake. What's even more heartbreaking is how the media spun it all. David's name got dragged through the mud, rumors flew, and for years, he says he carried the weight of being the bad guy. He spent a long time frustrated and misunderstood, while the real story stayed hidden. But here's what really hits home. David isn't bitter. In fact, he says he wishes Halle nothing but the best. He's found peace with his new family and has moved on, but he hopes by sharing his side, people can see there's always more to the story than what gets splashed across the tabloids. At the end of the day, sometimes love just isn't enough. Sometimes asking yourself the tough questions about your future, your happiness, and who you want by your side is the bravest thing you can do. So next time you see a headline about a Hollywood breakup, remember, there's always a real human story underneath. And sometimes letting go is the kindest thing you can do. Thanks for watching. And if you want more real stories from real people, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.